Okay, so there's no rules at all. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, terrifying.
You just have to play some music, and that's it.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me. Hello, New York.
Trying to find the language where I relate to you. A song I forget the words to. It feels so good when it makes sense. Trying to kiss away the bleeding and the blue. I don't feel bad for loving you. Just the way I apply super glue, super heavy. Black eye, I got so high on you. Blackbird, I don't know where to put my hurt. Heard you talk about where you were feeling pain. My unsolicited advice came down harder than expected. Anxious little mess. I'm trying to insert myself like a vaccine into your arm. I didn't know I was doing harm, but I don't know what I am if I'm not your medicine. Black eye, I got so high on you. Blackbird, I don't know where to put my hurt. Black dog, I'm keeping my eye on you. Blackbird, I'm trying to balance everything. 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 I'm trying. Black eye, I got high on you. Blackbird, I got high. Black dog, I've got my eye on you. Blackbird, I don't know where to put my hurt.
Sick.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a sec.
Take a sec. Look at that. It's like an art piece.
Oh, the chair? I think you should get on that.
Let's check it out.
Discovered on the streets of New York.
We got together in this same spot in September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months ago.
Well done, yes.
What happened in 6 months?
I put out my record, and then I played some shows, had some rest time, started touring, and now I'm back.
You had already written the whole album before we met and before we talked.
I think it was like a couple weeks away from coming out. Yeah.
Where do you start? Do you start with a guitar? Do you start with the keyboard?
I start with an intense feeling, and then I just kind of, depending on the feeling, I think something kind of comes forward.
What is a feeling? What does that mean?
Just
sad?
like something.
Happy?
No, it doesn't have to be sad, but something that feels so big that it has to be transformed into a piece of art. Into a piece of art. Yeah, sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's just like overwhelm, or like a lot of things happening inside, yeah. Okay. My posture's so good. In the armchair over there, I can see a face in the upholstery. I can get anxiety from an inanimate object, an inanimate object, an inanimate object. And my backbone could have grown, but I think it's turned to softness. I think it is a problem, like food that's going rotten. You might say it's okay to eat it, but then it makes you vomit. I really hate to vomit, except the one time I drank too much Fireball whiskey, 'cause I wanted you to kiss me, so I threw it up, washed my mouth and sat back out on the couch with you. Sat back out on the couch. My feet and my hands were reaching back for you. Now everywhere I step into, I'm thinking about you fondly, thinking about you fondly, thinking about you fondly. This morning I didn't want to get out of the shower, but hot water runs out and you have to carry on, don't you? Clothes and move along, don't you? Just like letting go of you. I can't believe I'm letting go of you. One time I drank too much Fireball whiskey. I wanted you to kiss me, so I threw it up, washed my mouth and sat back out on the couch. Opened up and settled down, learning what we were about. Got close enough to pull away, begging all that joy to stay. You were so warm, you were the womb. Couldn't stay, there was no room. I could love you anytime, I could love you anytime. I cry about you all the time. I could love you anytime. Love you deep, love for life, love you deep, love for life, love you deep, and love for life, love you deep, love for life, love you deep, and love for life, love you deep, love for life, 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 love for life.
How old were you when you first left the country with your own music?
24. Touring it's different. Like at home, we've got like a few capital cities and you end up doing them on repeat. Whereas here, there's just like so many places to get to. We did like South by.
How was playing South by?
I was like experiencing touring for the first time, and I think I was like really overwhelmed. I'd had this like kind of quick momentum thing happen in Australia, which was amazing, and like I always wanted that, but I was simultaneously like experiencing so much like self-loathing. Like as soon as I had all this attention on me, I was just like really overwhelmed, and I didn't really know how to manage it. So, but it feels really good when you're playing the shows. So like at South by, I remember like walking down the street, 100 things happening all around me, my brain on complete overload, and then there's like 40 minutes of a set and you're just like, oh, I know exactly who I am and where I'm meant to be.
Now you feel like, well, you're grown up. You're more grown up.
I'm grown
now.
up actually now.
You're
I'm
an
grown
adult.
up. I'm actually really big and strong.
Yeah.
How does this tour feel different from like the first time you came over here?
I feel like really like safe and like loved by the people that I'm with, and I feel really so grateful to be traveling with them. It's like funny, like we're just having fun.
Let's go upstairs.
It's so funny being back here. Like usually I'll like do a press thing and like meet someone, and then you say goodbye and you're like, see you never.
I knew I was gonna see you again. I felt like we were cousins or
Yeah,
something.
we did really get. Like, did you see all the comments being like they're in love?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's good.
My wife was not into that, but I was like,
I
but
know,
the
we
views,
were
it's good for
literally
the
talking
views.
about your wedding, like in the same. But you didn't put that in. You edited it. It's not my fault. I might have spent 6 months lying on my living room floor. I might have been sick, then well, then sick some more. I might be proud of me than I ever have been. I've been learning about letting go, how to do it without my claws scratching the surfaces. I've been learning about wasting time and closing some doors, hoping to open more down the line. I knew from miles away that I would detonate. I tried some magic tricks to skip my fate, and then I gave up the ball as a defender. The trick was simply to surrender. I've been learning about letting go, how to do it without my claws scratching the surfaces. I've been learning about wasting time and closing some doors, hoping to open more down the line. It's okay, it's okay, make mistakes, make mistakes. 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 It's okay, it's okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
That song's on my running playlist.
Nice.
It's a good one for it.
I always wanted to write a running song.
There you go. You wrote one.
That's so nice. Fuck yeah.
Here we go.
I never knew. I mean, I can't listen to my own song and run, so that's really good.
Now you have this amazing style of singing and voice and tone that you found that comes
Thanks.
across in your records, and I think people love. But you also do these amazing covers. Like, I feel like you do covers more often on the YouTube and stuff. You're like very comfortable doing other songs, and you make them your own because you have this incredible way of singing them. And people are always like, I want to hear Angie McMahon's version of this track.
That's so nice. Yeah, I love covers. It kind of takes the pressure off. I mean, there's just so many like incredible, like timeless songs, and it feels really good to sing them, like to like have those songs in your body and not be thinking about your own life or context or lyrics necessarily, but more just kind of like be in music. Like it feels like being part of the whole like patchwork of time of like great songs.
We mentioned your dad a few times.
Yeah.
It seems like that's where a lot of your...
Yeah. He's a big music fan, and yeah, that kind of like formed the foundation, I think.
And he liked Bob Dylan.
Yeah, he really does love Bob. Yeah. And he's always trying to get me to write protest songs. I haven't nailed that yet, but we'll see. How many roads must a man walk down before they can call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dove sail before she can sleep in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they are forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years must a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? And how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he can see the sky? And how many years must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The